Welcome back, guys, to another video. And normally I don't do these kind of videos talking about gaming news, but this is something that really sparked an interest in me, and I really wanted to give you guys some of my input on one of my favorite companies, a company I grew up with, that every one of you guys grew up with, and that is the uncertainty or bright future of Nintendo. Now, I first started hearing about these stories first thing yesterday morning when I opened up a Facebook group page, and I saw a very interesting story about the president of Nintendo in Japan, Iwata, taking a cut in salary. He's going to be making half of what he usually makes for 5 months to kind of make up for the loss of the Wii U. And the Wii U is still selling pretty well, but it's not living up to Nintendo's expectations. They really want to push it more, and I really think that was a very honorable thing to do. I really wish a lot more American corporations would kind of take notice in the fact that, you know, he's a leader and he's like, hey guys, I'm sorry I failed you and I want to make it up. I thought that was it brought a lot of respect for Nintendo on my part. But so that's some of the ugliness of what's going on right now. There's some ugliness, there's some nitty-gritty, there's some uncertainty, there's some bright futures. So I actually have a couple of notes, because this, a lot of news has happened, it's just exploded, of some of the things that are coming out. First things first, Mario Kart 8 is being pushed back to May. I don't really know what to say about this. I was kind of sad about it, honestly, because I was really looking forward to this game. I thought it was going to come out in April, but I mean, it's only a month away. I'm really not going to get too upset about that. I mean, we still have the new Donkey Kong, but that comes out in February. So with March and April, we don't really know what's coming out for Nintendo, so that could be a problem. Also, no price cut. The price cut is not an option. And I know that's some of people's complaints about the Wii U is the fact that they wish it was cheaper. Honestly, it's still the cheapest system out of the three, out of the PS4 and the Xbox One. It's still the cheaper console. So, I mean, I can understand why they don't want to cut it too low, because they're trying to at least break even with the profits. So, I mean, as a business standpoint, I can definitely understand why they haven't done that. Also, Nintendo is focusing more on the gamepad. They said that they're going to do more with the Wii Pad. It's not going to be thrown out. I know some people hate the Wii Pad, but honestly, a lot of those people haven't really given it a chance. I did a review not too long ago when I first got my Wii U, and I was playing the Wii Pad, and I love it. I still love it. It's one of my favorite controllers. It's so comfortable, and I think it has a lot of potential for some very innovative ideas for Nintendo. And with that being said, one reason why they haven't gotten rid of the gamepad is because we are now going to be getting Nintendo DS games on the Wii Shop, and that kind of took me by surprise, honestly. I thought that was very weird. I thought we would get like GameCube games or N64 games before DS games, but I love it. Because there's still a lot of DS games I would love to play, and if they have these games at an affordable, downloadable price, I will definitely be on it. I think that's a great idea. Now, some of the other things that really makes me wonder about Nintendo, like, what are they doing about this? Like, I'm reading some of this right now. The Nintendo Network ID will expand to smartphones. Wow, that's very interesting. They said it's not going to be anything game related, but something to communicate with the network, and I think that's really what Nintendo needs to do. They really need to beef up the online community. I think the Miiverse is an excellent community, but I think it could be even better. I think if they took some of the ideas from the Xbox Live and PSN and kind of mixed that with the Miiverse, I think it would be a great gaming social network, and maybe the smartphones is the way to do it. Everyone has a smartphone, so I mean that's something to look into. And wow, another thing they were talking about is Nintendo licensed characters going to other companies. Now, with that being said, the other companies may take part in these character IPs of Nintendo, but they will still be on Nintendo platforms. So if you were wanting to see Kirby on PlayStation 4, that's not going to happen. But this has happened before. This has happened before where we've had Nintendo characters being taken over by different companies, and what's the worst that could happen?
Boy, I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok.
Yeah, I'm really trying not to think about that. I'm looking at the glass half full here, guys, but the possibilities are endless. I think with another company taking part in some of the characters, I think it could really help with the development of Nintendo games. I mean, Nintendo is one of those companies that's been around for so long. It's almost, you can see the arrogance and the pride, but at the same time, with some of the ideas they're trying to do, it's showing that they're at least trying. They're trying to do something different. They're trying to, and I hate to use this term, expand to the hardcore gamers. I hate the term hardcore gamers. I'd rather use the broad audience, because hardcore, I think it's just silly. It makes me think of like ECW or something, chairs ladder matches or something like that with all the consoles. But no, really, this could be a good thing. The generation is still so young. The Wii U is about a year old, and the fact that Nintendo is taking the time and saying, hey, it's been a year, we have some competition going on, we need to step it up, really shows some merit and shows that they're at least trying. So, I mean, I have a big expectations, and I'm rooting for them. I root for all the systems. Honestly, I hope the PS4, the Xbox One, and the Wii U, I hope they do fantastic, because the gaming world would be very boring with just one system. We need that competition. As long as we have competition, we will have new games, because these companies will be competitive. We need that competitive drive to make some awesome video games. So I'm really looking forward to it. But anyway, guys, leave a comment below. Tell me some of your thoughts about this. Is it Nintendoom? Is it doom and gloom? Are you optimistic? Tell me what you guys think by a comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys. But anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and as always, happy gaming.